Hi, this is Dan's show on the tube. I'm Dan, and we're going to do the AEW Dynamite review for December 25th, 2024. It was the Christmas edition of Dynamite. Um, First off, Will Ospreay faced Brody King in a Continental Classic Gold League match. Will Ospreay won with a twisting slam. Will Ospreay is one of my favorite guys on the AEW roster. I think he should have won. I think he's a serious contender to win the whole thing this year. I'd really like to see that as well. Next, we see the Hurt Syndicate coming into the building. They're stopped by Renee Paquette and Christopher Daniels with some security, and they asked that the Hurt Syndicate be barred from the arena other than Shelton Benjamin, so MVP and Bobby Lashley were barred from the building and not allowed in. It goes with the Continental Classic storyline anyway, where everybody's barred from ringside. So I really seen no need for that particular thing to be done. We had another Continental Classic match. This one was in the Gold League. It was Darby Allin versus Ricochet. Ricochet on his entrance got the toilet paper thrown at him again. I don't really get the heel Ricochet character. It doesn't do anything for me. The match ended in a time limit draw. The ending was Darby Allin had hit a coffin drop on Ricochet and was going for the pin when the time ran out. Also, during this match, something that didn't make any sense to me. I don't know about the followers out there watching the videos. At one point in time, Ricochet hit a 450 senton onto Darby Allin through a table and didn't get DQ'd, even though the referee had been chastising Ricochet the entire time. It really didn't make any sense. I think Darby should have won the match. After the match ended, Commander was coming out to have his match against Claudio Castagnoli, and Ricochet had stopped them and Darby Allin had stopped them and whispered into Commander's ear, in his manager's ear, to let them know something. And the next match was Claudio versus Commander. It was the final match in the Gold League. During the match, Commander went under the ring and found Darby's jacket, and in the jacket was the brass knucks that Claudio had used to knock out Darby last week. And so Commander took the knucks and hit Claudio. Then he climbed on the ropes, walked along the ropes, and hit a shooting star press for the win. After the match, the Death Riders attacked Commander. Then Orange Cassidy and Jay White came out to clear things out. Then Jon Moxley came out and took out everybody. Then Adam Page came out, and after Adam Page came out, he attacked Mox. He hit a buckshot lariat. Then Jay White then Orange Cassidy hit a beach break, and then Jay White hit his finish, and that was the end of the segment. Next up, Okada fought Shelton Benjamin in a Continental Classic Blue League match, and Okada won the match with the Rainmaker. After the match, and before the match, Shelton and Okada shook hands. But when Shelton walked away, Okada had the middle finger up and was rubbing it along his face and trying to act like he was being slick, hiding the fact that he was flipping off Shelton. The next segment was Swerve Strickland was starting to do an interview, and he got cut off by Ricochet, and Swerve just basically told him he was going to embarrass him. Ricochet is not in Swerve's league. I don't expect if they do anything with it, I don't expect much. Next up, the Learning Tree. Chris Jericho did a New York Minute video segment where he accepted the challenge of Anthony Bowens on Collision. A lot of people don't like Jericho as much as they used to. I think Jericho's only gotten better as he's aged. His character's changed, but I think now he's almost funnier than he's ever been, and I really enjoy the work that he's doing. Next up was Toni Storm versus Taya Valkyrie. Toni Storm won with an inside cradle. She's still playing, I don't know if it's an amnesia gimmick or what it is, but she is acting like she's a rookie to the sport and just meeting these people for the first time, even though they've feuded with some of them before and had several matches. I find it quite amusing. I think it's a good storyline for Toni. Next up, a video for MJF versus Adam Cole at World's End was shown. Any result other than MJF destroying Adam Cole would be, to me, a shock. I'm not the biggest Adam Cole fan, and MJF is one of my top maybe 3 homegrown AEW talents, so I really would like to see him win that match. The main event was TNT champion Daniel Garcia against Kyle Fletcher, a Continental Classic Blue League match. Kyle Fletcher won with a top rope brainbuster onto the corner pad. He nearly dropped Daniel Garcia. It didn't look good. After the match, Will Ospreay come out and they faced off because we found out that it's going to be Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher at World's End in one half of the bracket for the semifinals for the Continental Classic. The other match is going to be Okada against Shelton Benjamin. I don't see Shelton Benjamin having a chance. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's Ricochet that Okada will be facing in the semifinals of the Continental Classic. I'd like to see Ricochet lose that match. Okada versus Ospreay is, to me, the ultimate shut up and take my money match. I want to see those guys together. I've never seen them together, and I think it'd be one of the best matches in the history of AEW as a company. So that's really what I'm hoping they're going with. If that's the match they go with, I'm going to assume that Okada will win the entire Continental Classic. He's a deserving winner. I like him. The final part of the show was they showed a video for Jon Moxley promoting the World's End Fatal 4-Way. I'm kind of hoping that in the end, I'd like to see Orange Cassidy pin Jay White and win the title, but I'm expecting Moxley to win. That was the AEW review for December 25th, 2024. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. My followers are really starting to go up, or my viewers are starting to go up. My followers are crawling along slowly. I thank each and every one of you for watching. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.